Live from the MC.
Three, two, one.
Welcome back, guys. As Jason Paulino. I'm here with the Dykeman Podcast, the Broker Blast Podcast. Want to talk to you guys again about everyone's affordable housing. It doesn't seem like that important of an issue, but here in New York City, it really is. Homelessness is at rates that have like really not been seen since like the Great Depression here in the city. A lot of this new stuff, these new buildings that are coming up, they all have this affordable housing component. Last time we spoke, we were talking about the Eliza, which is here in Inwood, and actually it closes tomorrow. By the time this airs, it probably will not, you probably already been closed out for that, but we did do a podcast about the Eliza here. And I wanted to talk to people again, because, my specialty is affordable housing. As of today, interest rates are 8%. Owning a home is, for the next 18 to 20 months. God bless you if you do, if you want to go in there, but it's really going to curtail you. And then, you could be able to refinance. But right now, looking at affordable housing, Housing Connect, which you have on the screen right here, I want to navigate this with you a little bit and kind of just go over some of the terms. I feel like a lot of people don't know what some of these things are and they get kind of scared away. But this is like your opportunity to get like a brand new apartment, like all the way in New York City. And I'll tell you kind of how this breaks down and kind of not say this is a scam, but it literally is a lottery, and it's a game, and so it's like, but it is at the end of the day, it's a lottery,
Affordable pricing.
It is, but it's not just that, because okay, like I want to, like, let's say we can go into one of these. I'm trying to find a new one, just so I can go into it. They're different AMIs. So AMI, when you go into these things and you go into the details, is area median income, right? That's what it's just like a fancy term for that, right? So they basically decided what the average like income is in the city, because affordable housing is all about like percentage of income, whatever it is. And so let's say, look, I'm gonna look at the Eliza. Just want to look at the details really quickly. And so basically what they'll do is, depending on how many apartments they have available, the higher AMIs, they'll have more of those apartments, because those are basically like the same thing. Like the apartments aren't like, they're not, they don't have to go to, but like a 30% AMI is very like extremely low income, right? Meaning someone in one person household making between $16,000 and $29,000 for a studio, but you pay $397 a month for a studio like that. But there's only 4 units. So that's how they get you. You know what I'm saying? So if you can get called and you fit this income and you're within like the first 4 people, because they'll go through it and it's like, if you don't qualify, if you're not in that income bracket, they have to keep going down the list, basically. And say your preference. And so I'm saying, like the Eliza here in Inwood, if you live uptown, your community board, District 12. I didn't realize that, but this, one of my favorite places used to be called District 12. Now it's Inwood Bar and Grill, but I didn't get the name, but that this is what this is Community Board 12 for a long time. This is a funny when I kind of realized that. And so yeah, so it's just about like figuring out again if you're the AMIs, but that's how they get people, is because like they'll I used to work in Long Island City, and you had a higher AMI. They would like so they could just get bigger rents. But I'm just saying that there are just a lot of different 30%, 40%, and you just have to be in this income brackets. And my point is that it's not your job to figure out like where you fall. My point is just get into the lottery, right? And then you can do whatever, you're gonna have to verify everything anyway, right? So like people just don't have to freak out about this stuff, because whatever it is. Now the big thing is that, mostly this is like tax credit, which is like for housing is just how they get money from the city or from the state. There's a tax credit program. I work for Section 8, which is another subsidy. There's all these different like subsidies where they basically are giving money to house people, because like right now, like I said, like homelessness is really shooting up in New York. And so they're like, they really want people to look at these opportunities and to be like, yo, like, secure yourself a new spot, like uptown, like I said, for me right now, I live in Inwood. I want to stay in Inwood, and there's so many new buildings in this area that I'm like, why not? Why not be here? Why not stay here? And so, any questions you might have, definitely look me up. Again, you should check out Broker Blast. We do have a YouTube. I am kind of my claim to fame.
You have a very interesting episode there.
I do. I have a 1-hour episode with Ryan Serhant. You probably know him from $1 Million Listing. And he's actually has a new a Netflix show based on his whole company. Like he went, like I went to college with Ryan, and we were classmates. We were theater students, and so I started Broker Blast. He was very gracious enough and let me like sit down for an hour with him, and it got great reviews. But I realized I didn't really want to sit down with too many other people in real estate. I've been doing real estate for a long time, and he's always been like kind of my claim to fame. But there's like a nice like 1 hour conversation of us like in college. Like I've known him a long time. I was one of his groomsmen. You can find
nice.
the episode. Yeah, you can find the episode. It's still on, like you can buy them on, I bought them the other day on Amazon Prime, and you can see me like I'm like it's drunk and crazy, but like I'm in his wedding episodes of the Bravo, and I just like bought the episodes and I just watched that lunch. It was pretty funny. But the episode's really good about everything he's doing, and he's coming out with his new book, branded like Sirhan. Now he has his own, like he left his company and now he started his own, so he's fucking killing it. And yeah, man, you should definitely check out Broker Blast. And I'm gonna use this channel, I think, really to talk to people about, what's really going on. I think, in this neighborhood, again, sales, those opportunities, things are gonna keep coming up for sure. And if you're ready to go, you're ready to go. I personally do not think in 2021 you could have gotten like 3% to pay 8% right now. Like, I don't know. I mean, if you're that person, go for it. But like, for like, again, the next maybe 18, 20, 24 months, like you have to expect these really high interest rates are probably not going to go away, right away. Like 2024 is going to be tough for buyers. So know your options. And Housing Connect in New York City, Housing Connect.nyc.gov, people don't really understand the opportunities that they can really take advantage of. And these are brand new apartments. And, like if you lock down one of these like low, I mean, I'm not gonna say, I don't know anything about your income.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm a paperwork pusher. That's what I've been doing with Full Houses since 2015. And this is all paperwork, but like, rent's a really big issue,
Especially
in New
in
York
the
City.
city.
Dude, it's like, it's everything. And having like a nice, safe, clean, brand new home. Like think about like what that would mean for most people, to be able to secure themselves in an apartment. And most people just don't understand that they just have to, like these lotteries are open and there are opportunities to get in there. And I'm like, attack it, and, don't be afraid of, because then when these neighborhoods change and everything else, everyone's like, oh, well, like they took this from us. I'm like, listen, you have the same opportunities as anyone else to get yourself in here, to get yourself a new apartment, get yourself a good price. And it might be worth it to you. You can say some of them, and like I said, and even some of this affordable housing is really, it's not that affordable. AMIs, you talk about 30% of your income, is even like low income. I mean, it's still 35%, 40%, is they'll call that like affordable housing, but that's not, if you really think about it, it's tough. So yeah, like and like I said, the 40 different lotteries open right now. I see them in the Bronx. I see them in, there's all these set asides. I think of the ones here, like I said, the Eliza in particular, only just because it's here in Inwood, and it's like I've been waiting, and that was, like I said, we talked about this the last time. De Blasio set that off, and you have different opportunities, and all you gotta do is listen. So this goes up to 60% AMIs. You get 3 bedrooms here for $1,841. You can get a 3-bedroom in the Eliza. 60% AMI, a 3-bedroom. There's 1 unit only. 50% AMI, $1,494 for a 3-bedroom in a brand new building right here on Broadway.
Wow.
I'm just saying, like, it's just like you're, like you could pass it up, but like you're really not gonna find anything. Even if a 50% studio is $866, here, like I, like 866, like a brand new studio in this neighborhood would be very, very cool. So definitely, like I said, this one's probably going to be closed. The Sherman Plaza is going to be probably the next big one. That's a huge building that you see, like, it's right behind my mom was on Arden. It's that old parking lot, whatever it is. That thing is going to be huge, and there's going to be a lot of apartments that they're probably going to offer. But get ready to apply, and at least just give yourself an opportunity to look at, and again, just everything in these neighborhoods are so old. I live in a building, built in 1913. I've talked about this before. It's like you're wondering what's going on, and I love this place, but I would love to find something new, shared laundry room, energy efficient, rooftop terrace, recreation room, on-site resident manager, elevator, gymnasium.
Doorman.
Gymnasium. I'm telling you, something. We won't see me at Planet Fitness anymore. So yeah, so you definitely take advantage. Get on Housing Connect. Look me up, Paulino_Jason. You can, if you have any questions, let me know about affordable housing. Jason Paulino. Again, if you want to check out Broker Blast,
Definitely go support Broker Blast.
for sure. And like I said, it's one anything I'm going to keep giving information. If you liked, again, Sirhan, it's fun. The interview, like I said, we knew each other in college. We're theater students a long time ago. So it's very like insightful. It's like a 1 hour conversation. So definitely a lot there. And it's gotten some really good reviews. And we'll keep talking about affordable housing. We'll keep talking about, these different things are opening up. And I'll just try to, make this less complicated for you. But like the main thing I can tell you is that this is all paperwork. This is all like, and I mean, it seems annoying, but like, it's just all paperwork.
Just get it done.
Just hide it away somewhere. Just see what's going on. But like, if you can think about how much money you could save if you had a nice brand new place to live, and you were like paying like below market rent is the way I would say it. It's like, I'm not exactly saying that it's not affordable housing. It's below market. Let's say let's put it. That's like the nice way of putting it. That these are nice below market apartments, brand new, and you could have the opportunity, especially if you're in the community board, if you have a preference, you're in the city. If you're uptown, there's just a lot of open lotteries, a lot of opportunities, and so, cheers, man. Thank you for having me here, man.
Well, Jason, thank you for coming through. Once again, guys, go check out Broker Blast and
Absolutely.
Jason Paulino, and also stay in tune with Casual Supremacy.
Live from the MC.